Hello and welcome to my channel, Billboards Builds. I'm Chet, aka Billboard, and this is my channel. If you're a new viewer, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, thank you. Make sure you hit that like button, flip that thumbs up like a hitchhiker. Like, share, and subscribe. It won't cost you anything. Before I get started, just give a shout out to Gallery. What can you say? They have great airbrushes. They have great line of paints. They have supplies. I loved it. My Gallery air compressor that I bought. I use it all the time. It's the, I think it's a 918. Yeah, and if you use a Billboards Build, you get 10 off your order. And at Gallery, they have just released their new, they added to the Kaleido paints, they added the, let me grab it. Is this the one? Yeah, they added their transparent or clear line of paints. Quick rundown of the paints that come in it. It also comes with a bottle of cleaner and a bottle of their thinner. The cleaner works good. I gotta get me a big bottle of the cleaner. I have just the small ones that came with it. So we have clear green, clear teal, clear amber. I'm going to be doing these in a separate video, a separate test video. Clear yellow, clear brown, clear orange, clear pink, clear red, clear purple, clear black, clear blue, and clear white. Now, they are, they're not, how should I say this? You can get a candy effect with them, but they are not true candy paints, because candy paints are a dye-based paint, and no matter how many coats you put, it stays clear. These are clear paints, but if you put, if you keep going with the coats, it becomes more opaque with each pass. But you can still use them to make to achieve a candy style paint. Oh, where'd it go? But these I will be doing on a separate video. I just wanted to go over these colors. I did use the clear green, and I will show you that. I took a spoon. I wanted to try something. I took a spoon, and I didn't put any primer on it. I usually prime everything. I just sprayed the clear green over white. It's a nice looking shade of green, and I'm not a fan of green. I'm working on a build for the mental health awareness build. I'm building a 71 Charger in limelight green. The limelight green came from Scale Finishes, and I I did some wood graining. But I made the interior two-tone. That's the clear green over the limelight green. I also shot some clear coat over this so that I could finish detailing these. So that's the clear green over the limelight green. Before I get started on the rest of my review, I want to give a shout out to Grizzly Scale Customs. I don't know if you haven't heard of them. Here's their card with their QR code. I don't know if you could scan that. He's got some really cool stuff. He sent me a couple things to check out. He gave me a sticker to go with my other stickers down here. He packs the stuff really well. He sent me a big wheel. I'm going to be painting that up. I'll show it on one of my videos after I have it assembled and painted. Or painted and assembled. But he also sent me this little box. And in the box, oops, I almost dropped that. I don't know if you can see that. Keys. Sets of keys. And gas caps. So, I'll be using them on a lot of builds. And, so make sure you go check him out. That's Grizzly Scale Customs. It's got some really cool 3D stuff, and his prices are very reasonable. He also got figures, all kinds of accessories. So, anyway, I've got parts everywhere. I got builds everywhere. I'm trying to finish up 3 builds right now. I just flocked the my build for the mental health awareness. So anyway, I did this all off camera, but I did take and sprayed spoons with every one of the other Kaleido paints that just came out. It's the here's the top. It's the 12 primary matte colors. So let's go over them. And these spoons I sprayed with the Kaleido gray primer. Really nice primer. I just ordered myself a big bottle of it because I had a small bottle to try. I like it. I got me a big bottle. So I sprayed all the spoons in gray primer, let them dry. And then I did each matte color over the gray primer. So the first one is matte white. There's no clear or anything on it. That's just the matte white. This next one is buff. And that's how the buff came out. That would make a nice interior. Then from buff we have wood. And then this next spoon has a mark on it, but that's because I had 2 spoons close together while they were drying, and so it's not the paint, it was me. It's a wood brown. That's the wood brown. Ever tell you I hate painting spoons? Next we have matte yellow. Matte orange. And these are all just one coat. They cover nicely. Matte red. I could see that for a red interior. Matte green. Matte purple. Matte blue. I'm going to try taking and hitting clear over these and see how they come out. Gloss clear and see what that does. Now, this one's kind of funny because I saw this bottle and I saw the bottle. I thought maybe it was mislabeled because that looks like a blue to me, but it's rubber black. But that's how it comes out. That's rubber black, but the bottle looks blue. So I thought, oh, they've mislabeled the bottle, but no, it's pretty good. And lastly, but not leastly, matte black. Which I got a couple parts I have to paint matte black for that 71 Challenger, so 71 Charger, I'm sorry. So I'll be painting it with that. So that's the whole line of the flat colors. Like I said, on the spoon it scratches off if you hit it real hard, but it's a nice durable paint. It goes on really quick and beautiful for an acrylic paint. Might as well leave that out. That cleaner's almost empty anyway. So that's that. Now yesterday I was working on my bootlegger's ball build, and I put lights in it. And when I went to hook up the wires, I decided to use solder seal butt connectors. I don't know if anyone's familiar with those. We used them a lot on automotive, on our trucks before I became disabled, where I worked. You stuck the wires in, you heated them, and they have a ring of solder in the middle of the butt connector. It melts, and then it has sealer that melts, and it shrinks down and it holds the wires in place, and it makes a connection. Well, I was using a heat gun, and I was getting impatient with the mini heat gun, so I got the big heat gun. Well, I'm sitting there looking at heating up the solder seal connector and watching the solder seal connector, and I melted the side of this. So I decided to weather it. I might have went a little overdue with a little over much with it, but I've never really rusted a vehicle before. But I figured it's a bootlegger truck. It got hit on the side here, and being a bootlegger rig, you're not going to want it to look nice and shiny and racy. You want it to look beat up and all. So this is coming along. I have a little bit to do to finish it. I think I gotta put a little more UV resin on there and hit that again. So that's where that's coming along. But I also had the hood for another build I'm working on for the 250th anniversary celebration of America, and for Mike, modeling with Mike's 250th group build. So I'm doing it for both group builds. And I had the hood sitting on a toothpick on one of these stands, sitting by me, and I was moving things around. I knocked it over, and I didn't realize I knocked it over to into a heating solder iron. Someone's sending me a replacement hood, so I have to redo the hood. But yeah, I was getting ready to wet sand and clear coat it and then decal it, and I messed up. If it wasn't that I want this to be a nice looking build, I'd go with it because that looks pretty cool. But so that's coming along. So let me remind you, if you go to gallery, use Billboards Builds, all one word, BILLBOARDS BUILDS, and you'll get 10% off your order. Also go to Scale Finishes and use Billboards 10, and you'll get 10 off that order. Oh, I'm going to show you something else. One of the tests I'm going to do with the clear paints is I'm going to take one color and I'm going to do it in stages. I'm going to paint these paddles all one coat, let it dry. I'm going to put a masking tape over it, do it a second coat, another strip of masking, and keep going. I'm going to show the different effects you'll get with each coat. So that's gloss black primer. That's Kaleido gloss black primer. This is Kaleido Metal Colors silver over the gloss black primer. I might hit this in another coat, but that's the silver over the gloss black primer. And this last one, I think I need to wet sand it. It's got a little bit in it, but this is I think flashy gold. Kaleido flashy gold metal colors. So I'm going to do all three of these with the same color and show the different effects you can get with the paint with each coating on the three different colors. I also have a couple spoons. I may do a couple others and change it because I don't like the way they came out. It's the gloss black primer. This is SMS gold tone chrome, and that's A-stand chrome. They didn't come out as good as I wanted. I might just go with them, and I'm gonna do a translucent color over those and see how it comes out on those. So that'll be coming up within a couple days, because I also got a spare body that I painted with the gloss black, and I have to sand it out and re-hit it, because I found, and this was all on me, if you use the Kaleido and you go too wet, it's not gonna stay nice. So I did the top in silver. This was black primer. I did the top in silver. I did the sides and the edges in gold. So the silver definitely didn't come out the way I wanted. So I'm going to sand this all down, and I'm going to respray it and let it dry. And then I'm going to do this whole thing in a transparent color to get a two-tone effect. I've done this before, where I took a model. I don't have it right here where I can grab it. That was an old Ford. It's on one of my other videos. I painted the top of the car in silver and the sides in gold. I think it was what I did. I don't know, but I did it in two different tones, and then I sprayed the whole thing in. I used Createx candy, and painted it, and it came out really good. You could see the two-tone effect on it, and it was a great effect. So I'm gonna try that with the Kaleido paints. I'm gonna do a video on that. So stay tuned for that. Hope you're having a good day. God bless. I'm out. Oh, yeah, like I said, make sure you check out the flats. Really good. Especially you guys doing planes and stuff that you don't want glossy paint. Just saying. But I'll come up with a bunch of uses for it, because you don't always want the really shiny. And like I said, I'm gonna try hitting them with the gloss varnish and see what that does to the flats, because base coats go on flat, and then when you clear them, they pop. So I'm wondering if the flats are going to do that. So I'll show that on one of my videos. Probably the transparent color video. Having said that, have a good day. Be safe. God bless. I'm out.